teach a review lesson for Peter, a student of mine, as because he is having trouble reading the words guess, gym, guest, would, begin, and thunder when we um, did a reading today. So the first thing I am going to work with Peter is to review whether he knows uh, these letters, consonant sounds, G, S, T, L, D, B, N, H, and if he if he knows how to read these letters, which I which he certainly does, but I just want to make sure he does. So he's going to read these, and most likely he's able to tell me, for example, this is G, this is S, and this is a T. Then I would ask him, okay, Peter, um, we know that the name of this letter is G. Do you know how to say it? For example, I know this is the letter G, and this is how it sounds like. G, g, g. And if he does know that the letter G sounds like g, 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 then I would have him read these words for me. Get, go, gas. If he doesn't, then I would teach him. I would say, okay, Peter, this is letter G, and it sounds like g, g, g. Could you please repeat after me? G, g, g. And then we will practice saying these three words together: get, go, and gas. And then we would go through these letters together: g, s, t, l, or o, as in milk, ill, rail, d, b, n, h. So after I go through these consonants, I would teach him the idea of a consonant digraph. I would say, okay, Peter, in English, when we put two specific consonants together, like, these are consonants, and when we put a certain consonants together, they make a specific sound. For example, when we put when we put T and H together, as in thunder, we are making a th sound. And when we are trying to make the TH sound in thunder, I would tell him that we need to take the tongue, right, the tip of the tongue, and I would actually take out my tongue and show him, right, like point to him, this is the tip of the tongue, and then I say, we need to take the tip of the tongue and place it under the front teeth. And I would show him, and I would pronounce it for him. For example, because he's a Chinese student, and many Chinese students, when they see the th sound, they would say s, s, s. For example, instead of saying thank you, they would say thank you. Instead of think, they would say sink. Oh, I sink. So I would practice pronouncing the digraph th with Peter. And after that, he had trouble reading the word gym, so I would also have to teach him how to pronounce the semivowel Y. Okay, so he definitely knows the letter Y, but does he know how it sounds? Maybe, maybe not. So I would go through with him saying, okay, the letter Y has the sound yeah, yeah, yeah. So yes, you, yellow, and we practice saying these sounds. And for vowel sounds, I would review A, E, I, O, U with him, and he probably knows how to say these letters, okay, but but most likely he doesn't know that each of these vowel sounds has a long sound and a short sound. So, for example, the long A has cake, late, and the long A just sounds A, right? The same as the name of the letter. However, when we are pronouncing the short A sound, it's cat, ran. So it's like ah, ah, ah. So I would speak to him and make sure that he is aware that each of the vowel sounds have a long sound and short sound. And obviously, this is not going to, like after this lesson, he is not going to remember all these. Therefore, I would create a document, a PDF document with sounds, and I would send it to his parents so that his parents could help him review at home. And another thing that he had trouble with is the vowel diagrams or vowel teams, and I will do the same. I say, okay, when we put a U and E together, sometimes it sounds as like guess, eh, eh, eh. Sounds like a short E sound, short E sound. And when we put O and U together, it sounds like wood, so sounds like a short O sound. So while I am teaching him these sounds, I would also use the onset and rhyme approach. For example, if I would like him to read the word wood, I would say, okay, Peter, read the W first. And I would say W sounds like w, and then you would add and basically the vowel and the L sound, they kind of blend in together. So I would say w, d. So odd, odd, wood, odd, wood. So the onset and rhyme approach is kind of like the Chinese pinyin. So if I do that, practice that with him, I feel like he is able to get it really quickly because he knows pinyin quite well. So this is how I would review, do a phonics review lesson with a student like Peter. Thank you so much.